Make it. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Check. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Market. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Hopefully, you guys all had yourselves an absolutely amazing start to the week. We are looking at a data release that has the market pulling back here a little bit, but more importantly, a pretty big day in the market with the Supreme Court decision coming in here roughly at 10 a.m. It is going to be a very interesting day today in the market. The market has been on fire for a long period of time to kick off this year. We have seen new all-time highs with the SPY and the Qs. With the SPY, not with the Qs. With the SPY already. Now, overnight, we're seeing a little bit of pullback here. No big deal, but the market is pushing a little bit lower as we're seeing the SPY, the Qs, Google, even some strong names like Iran that were up, a few percent this morning. The pre-market, Tesla, really start to have a little bit of a drawdown here. Okay, as they react to data that came out this morning, we had the producer price rise from 0.2% month-over-month, estimate 0.2%, which was as expected. The year-over-year rose to 3%. The estimate was 2.7%. For core PPI, unchanged. For the year-over-year, slight increase. The U.S. retail sales rose 0.6% month-over-month, when 0.5% was estimate, and the U.S. producer price rose to 3%, and 2.7% was an estimate. So nothing too crazy. Basically, everything came in very close to the expected levels. Nothing's really too shocking at this point in time. But we are still seeing an overall amount of weakness so far in the market. Baba, one of the only names that's up 2.6% today, did announce that they are also going to be having a somewhat of a conference call to basically unleash some of their new tech into the market tomorrow at 10 a.m. So this is going to be a very interesting time for Baba in comparison to the rest of the market to see if they can take a step forward or at least increase their market share in AI in general. Interesting. Several other names are down significantly. PDD's down 3%. Yo. What the heck happened here? Oh my goodness, chat, this is huge. Down 14% this morning. Down 14% this morning. U.S. listed shares of Trip.com fall after Chinese probe over suspected monopoly. Oh my goodness. It's down 14% this morning. Almost 15. Holy shit, taxi mushrooms. Okay. Well, if you think you're having a bad day, it's not this bad. Holy shit, taxi mushrooms. They fell off the side of a map. Okay, the SPY and the Qs both down 1% this morning here. USO is up. Let's take a look at the oil names. Actually, that's a great time to do so. Let's see here if anything is green on this side. Earth names are up. Copper names are up. Lithium names are like a Christmas tree. USO's up 1%, not bad. Okay. Oxy is also in the green. CVX is also in the green. XOM also in the green. CVE also in the green, coming off of a huge 5% winning day there. Interesting. Interesting. Crypto names. Take a look here. Crypto names are also up a decent. Well, CleanSpark is up. MSTR is up 2%. We like to see that. Riot's up as well. Mara's up 1%. Coin is up 1%. Cypher, Wolf, and Hut, a little bit red, just slightly. They're kind of lagging behind everything else. Roblox had a 10% day yesterday. What a freaking bounce from Roblox. For those of you guys from the Discord, I'm not gonna lie, the dip buy on Roblox was absolutely ridiculous. A 16 to 17% share play was nonsensical. Crazy. Okay, now Iran's starting to see a decent sized pullback here from the pre-market. The SPY and the Qs as well. The SPY, if the Qs break back down below 620, a little bit of trouble there. The SPY has support at roughly 689, but after that, things get a little shaky here for the SPY. You got support here. I'm gonna highlight this in a brighter color so you guys can see it. You got some support here, but after this, it gets a little shaky down here. It's a gap fill back at around 682 to 684 that I'd be looking at as the next leg down. A little bit, yes, Bitcoin looks okay. Currently sitting up at around 94, 95,000. Not bad at all. INTC is up 2%. Continuously pushing here. The strongest chip by far. Netflix also up. Netflix up 1.3%. Looking pretty good in comparison to what it has been over the past week or so. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8 days of just drawdown here on Netflix. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. But things are slowly starting to creep down here. Okay, guys, without any further ado, let's get into some of the top picks here for 2026. I was going to do this in the video last night. I wanted to do it in the pre-market instead so we can kind of break this down and chat about what some of these analysts have as their top picks for the year and what you guys like, what you guys don't like. We can look at the charts afterwards as well. let's just continue to get prepared for the rest of the year. Sometimes we can get, pigeonholed into watching the next day, the next 2 days, the next week, the next month. But if we really just start to focus on how we want this year to be successful, we give ourselves a better opportunity to do so. So if you have not yet, of course, welcome in. If you're just jumping in here, if you have not yet, smash the like button, guys. Engage the video. For those of you guys who want to live trade with us, guys, we will be live trading as soon as this market opens today, as we do every single day. But there's a 10-day trial link in the description or pinned top of chat. Feel free to go check that out. We have been having a very solid start to the year, as we will continue to do so. But right now, I do want to take a look at some of the top picks that analysts have for this year and why. Okay, let's get into this.
It's that time of year. Our traders will be unveiling their 2026 acronyms all week long. They've been hard at work picking the stocks they think will outperform Guy's too. He was, of course, our big winner last year, narrowly eking out a victory over Dan's Gen AI. So it's only fitting that we have them kick things off. So, Guy, what is your acronym for 2026?
Well, mind you, these are the results of their acronym picks. So although this is very gimmicky and although this can be very funny, it is also not a horrible opportunity to just align with some names that they may like and some names that you may like to kind of give you a little bit of confidence to kind of, keep an eye on those tickers as this year progresses.
Obviously, I've always been very proud of my tube, more so last year than any time in my 62-year history. But this year, I'm unveiling my junk to the people of the United States. So let's just take a look at how this is comprised. The J, Jacobs Solution Yield, Jacobs Engineering. This is sort of not necessarily a green play, but getting people up to speed in the 21st century in terms of retrofitting and stuff, a lot in the life sciences. The stock has sold off pretty significantly since its all-time high. I think you're getting at a very attractive level here in terms of valuation, in terms of stock price. Number one, Unity Software is the U in my junk, Melissa. I'm playing the game correctly. This is sort of a gaming play that's fallen on some disfavor over the last few months, but valuation alone and the potential for M&A here could make it interesting. The N in my junk, and this is I'm very proud of, Novo Nordisk, which we're in the midst of a bearish to bullish reversal. I think we've talked about this story for a while, but finally it's starting to show some signs of life. And I think this is one that could potentially be a 75 to 80% winner for me over this year. And then the K in my junk would be Kenvue. And why? Because this whole Tylenol thing is going to get washed away at some point. As Karen pointed out prior to the show, some activists getting involved. I think you're getting it at a very attractive level. And a double in this name is not out of the realm of possibility. So I give you my junk, Mel.
You present your junk.
Like I said, very gimmicky, presenting his junk to America. That being said, names worthwhile watching for
interesting
sure.
Components to your junk. Let's get to Dan, who was second place last year. 2026 is what, Dan?
Yeah, it's Stash. That's STASH. And what I'm doing here is a little bit, it's not names that have been absolutely disrupted by AI. It's names that actually haven't really embraced it yet and integrated it into some of their products and services. And so to me, the first one would be Snap. And this is a company that's obviously been left for dead. Its products, are still kind of well used. They just don't monetize that well. I think this year they probably have an AI moment. The next one is the Trade Desk. Now, this is a name, Guy, we had the CEO walk up to the desk the day that this company went public. This is an ad tech company. It's absolutely gotten destroyed, the stock here. So I think this is kind of interesting. I think they're going to do a better job with AI. Adobe, another one, very similar to what I just kind of described here. And also, this is one that has nothing to do with that theme. This is Sweet Green. It's just gotten absolutely destroyed. I think you probably have a double from here. And the last one is HubSpot. Much like the other ones I said, do a better job, integrate AI. So to me, that's my theme. Last year was Gen AI. This year, it's integrating AI into your existing products and services to stocks that have been just smeared.
Now, personally, you guys already know how I feel about a few of those names there that were used for this video. To me, there is a lot of value with a select few of those names. Okay, I would highly suggest people take the time to put their own little watch list together for some of the names they like this year and just to see and watch how they progress, because to me, there will be a lot of value there. Okay, now let's get back into this, guys. Drop whatever names you guys would like to go over this morning in the pre-market in chat, and let's start pulling these charts up. Those of you guys who just jumped in here, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Smash the like button, all that jazz. Let's get back into it. Okay, let's see here. We got ourselves. Why can't you see the watch list in the Discord? You have to send a message to support. Let's see why. If you can't see the watch list in the Discord, send a message to support. It's probably a technical issue because last night I did post some setups for today that should be amazing. Should be. Should be pretty fantastic. All right, let's start off here with whatever names you guys are pulling up. HYMC. New all-time highs, looking good. Would I be chasing it up here? Not so much, but for those of you guys who have been investing in this for a long period of time, I asked you guys yesterday, how many of you guys have some exposure here? This is roughly up 1,000% from the lows. Let's take a look here. The lows, November 2023, this is up, sorry, my apologies. This is up 1,700% from the lows, or more. Did I get that wrong? Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, sorry. This is up 2,000% from the lows. Yeah, that is huge. That is absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to anybody who has some exposure here. The next level of resistance is roughly around $43. So that would be the next level of resistance that I would kind of keep on my radar here. But after that, you have a move to potentially 57. Okay, but we are very, it's pretty extended up here, so be careful. If you're looking to jump in here, there's a sizable gap in around this $17 range here that I'm sure will be the cause of conversation if you do see one singular red day and or week. Okay, be very careful there. Lift. Not looking cute here. If I was long lift, I'd want to see it simply back above this $19.59 level here. Something along the lines of being above 19 to 20 bucks would be my main focus here. It's falling back down below support. You don't want to see it trade back down there too long. Okay, you want to be very careful there. Very careful. Okay. Baba is up 2.3% and basically one of the strongest names we've seen so far in the market. It is looking fantastic. A lot of these bank names are also looking a little bit soft this morning, which is fine. None of the memes are really up today except for KOSS. They're all kind of lagging at this point in time. Not doing too much. Netflix was green this morning. Let's take a look, see if it still is. Yep, still up 1.3% here. Netflix trying to break out of this falling wedge, if you will. If Netflix can break back over roughly 93 bucks, I think it will be out the basement for a long period of time, which is solid. Let's take a look here. Silver APLD. APLD is interesting. It's okay. It's okay. Not doing too bad. not doing too bad. It's currently down a little bit this morning here, but it's had a nice run over the last few days here. 17% on Friday of last week, consolidated for the last 2 days. I could see it pulling back down towards 32. But more importantly, guys, question for Bitcoin. Question in chat. Do you guys think Bitcoin can get back over 100,000 before it gets towards 83,000? Pivotal point here. Put a quick 1 in chat if you think Bitcoin gets to 100,000 before it gets to 83,000. Put a quick 2 in chat if you think it pulls back down to 83,000 before it gets back up to 100,000. Let me know your thoughts. Silver. Just up. Silver is just up. Silver is just up, up, and away. Oh my days. Silver's up, up, and away. GLD, the same thing. We're seeing several of these names really start to have a fantastic continuation in 2026. Let me just put this back on the 15-minute here for the SPY. We are seeing a little bit of a drop off here. SPY and the Qs both below previous day lows here. This is interesting. Very interesting. Guys, today at 10 o'clock, please be prepared. We are expecting to see some sort of crazy volatility today at 10 o'clock. Please be prepared for that. Okay, lots of twos in chat, thinking we see a little pullback here before we end up seeing some upside. Okay. PayPal. PayPal is down and continues to fall down here as it's dipping back down below lows from April 2025 if it comes back down below 55.80. Not the strongest name in the market at all at this point in time, but we'll wait and see if it can find itself some buyers here. At this point in time, not a buyer in sight. Roblox looking okay. CVNA looking okay. Rocket Lab consolidating as well. Rocket Lab could be due for a little bit of a pullback here. This has been just slowly trending up here over the last little while. Very slowly. Very slowly. But something about this looks a little weak. Although this does have a way of invalidating setups here. This was supposed to be a bullish pennant. Maybe this thing just breaks up and just rejects all of this. Rivian also pulling back here towards support. Interesting. Interesting. You see, they still have exercisable warrants. Okay. Is it true Adam Aarons sold HYMC before Moon? Yeah, there was a sales of HYMC shares, like a lot of them. That I don't know. I could not tell you what. I don't know. And it happened a while ago too. It happened a while ago. I think they sold it in December. I think they still own 1.5 million. They still own 1 million shares of common stock. An aggregate of 1,064,861. But I think they sold in December, which is at around the $12 range here. Whenever they sold, this is probably up 100% from whenever they sold. So, yeah, bad choice. Bad choice. China is now restricting NVIDIA chips, tweet from Walter. So I saw that. Let's pull up NVIDIA, take a look. NVIDIA currently down a little bit here, but not really seeing much reaction whatsoever. Let's go to Walter Bloomberg here. Let's see here. NVIDIA updates. China restricts NVIDIA H200 AI chip imports. Chinese authorities have told customer agents that NVIDIA H200 AI chips are not permitted to enter China and advised domestic firms not to buy them, except in limited cases, effectively creating a temporary ban. The move, despite the recent U.S. export approval, highlights the rising U.S. versus China tech tensions and may be aimed at gaining leverage in upcoming bilateral talk. Yeah, nothing about the U.S. and Chinese negotiations, in my opinion, has gone according to plan. If anything, looking back on this, China looks like it's coming out of this talk stronger now than it did going into the tariff talk at the beginning of the year last year, because their tech wasn't doing all that great at the end of last year, and now a lot. Very interesting. Yeah, I have not seen much movement whatsoever with Nvidia right now, but yeah, it's not doing much. Did I see the video last night? I did not see the video last night, nor do I care about the video last night. I wish everybody all the health and wealth and best, but nope. Did not watch. Probably will not watch. There are too many other things going on right now in the market, like the Supreme Court decision over tariffs and 50,000 setups right now becoming apparent in the market. That is what I am watching. That has my undivided attention. Like Roblox. Currently pushing back up 0.5%. Which means shares from Roblox now, for those of you guys from Discord, is now up 17.5% from entry. This is ridiculous. So this is why this right here is why I think that was an important buy. The retesting of the highs from February 2025, we saw this name rip up 97% over 170 plus days, and it's already up roughly 18% from the lows. We were 1.5% from getting in off a perfect entry off the lows. This is where the attention of the market is. Right there. Apple. Why is no one talking about Apple? Because Apple hasn't moved in a week's time. It's consolidated within the same roughly percent or two for the last 5 days. Nothing has happened. It kind of looks like a bear flag and it's kind of trending below support, but it basically has. Okay, let's look at this, right? From what was this? Wednesday of last week until now. It has moved 41 cents. The most it has gone up has been 0.5%. The most it has gone down has been 1.78%. It just hasn't moved in the last week. Like at all. In comparison to last week, where it went from the highs to the lows of roughly, 8%, 22 points. Like it was moving a lot last week. Now it's just kind of sideways trading and consolidating. At 10 o'clock today, the Supreme Court will rule on the tariffs, guys. That will be the biggest move that we see today. Okay? Please be very careful. Please be very careful. Be very safe. And buckle up. Buckle the heck up. All right, gang. We're going to leave things here for now. We will be back again tomorrow morning. We have ourselves a huge announcement at 10 a.m. A huge announcement today at 10 a.m. This is interesting. We have an announcement coming in 45 minutes. I'm just wondering, should we just stay live for the announcement coming in at 170 at 10 o'clock? It's in roughly 45 minutes. Mm. We got tariff announcements coming on in a little bit. Pretty big, pretty big, pretty big. Okay. All right, guys, we'll just stay live here until 10 a.m. Yeah, Roblox is up 18%. Yeah, listen, chat, for those of you guys who don't know, so far we've been on track. Well, we haven't hit anything today. So far we've been on track for almost 100% trade per day, which has been ridiculous. And it's been ridiculous because I actually missed one with INTC. That would have been exactly on track. Right now we're actually one trade behind. But Roblox, if Roblox was a trade instead of a share buy, that would have been perfect. I know some of you guys did go live with your leaps and your short dated calls, so congrats. But this is solid here. I gotta update that Roblox is up 18.5% now. All right. Yeah, that one. I know that one INTC trade was annoying, but you know what? It happens. It happens to the best of us. And now we gotta get ready for this court decision at freaking 10 a.m. Okay. Let me just see if I can get this ready. Let's just see if we can get this ready. Let's see if we can change this around. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Gang, we are ready to go in towards the market open. All right, let's see. What do we have to prepare for in towards the market open? Yeah, as soon as the announcement's done, I'm gonna jump right back into the Discord. Up until the announcement is basically just gonna be watching things and not really jumping into anything before 10 a.m. But I expect this to be a very choppy and or interesting start to the day, so we'll see. Okay, now I just need to get ready and get prepped. Okay, let's take a look. The SPY is down. The Q puts are also well below levels that we saw yesterday. So those should probably open up green today. Let me take a look here. Roblox is up even higher, guys. Shares now up almost 20%. This is gonna be a craziest share trade. ONDS shares up 62%, and now Roblox shares up almost 20%. 2 share plays to kick off this year is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Okay. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. For those of you guys who are on YouTube, you can go to the VC section, and I'm pretty sure I'll be live there as well. For those of you guys in VC in the Discord, can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check. You guys can hear me? Solid. Okay. I want you guys to have your own chat here. So for those of you guys who are on Discord, you guys can go to Discord and we can have our own chat there as well simultaneously. You won't miss anything. You won't miss a single thing. I have a screen live in there as well. We're cooking. We are cooking. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I know, Roblox is actually on fire. So points, so I can show you. All right, fine. Add points. Roblox is actually doing crazy things here. Microsoft is actually doing horrible here. It's actually cratering. All right, there you go. So let's take a look to see how things look this morning. Okay. Let's see how we do here. Live in 30 seconds. Very true. Up 2%, not bad at all. eBay's also looking very good. It's had an amazing rip here over that $87 level. Okay, guys. Tesla down, Google down. Tesla really down. Oh my days. Yikes. Roblox now at 20%. One second here, guys. NVIDIA puts Discord. For those of you guys from the Discord, the NVIDIA puts we got yesterday are at roughly 57, 60% here. Holy shit, tacky mushrooms. Okay. How do we... This is pretty significant. Q's down. The Q puts are only down 13% now. NVIDIA puts are at 68%. Oh my goodness gracious. The Q puts are only down 13%. Yep. All right, Google puts from a day ago are back to break even, if not in the green. This is such a solid start for the squad. Good. Good, 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 good. NVIDIA now 75%. Okay. NVIDIA is now looking at 75 to 80% here. Hmm. Yeah, right here. CRWV gone. eBay cooking. CRWV not yet. It hasn't broken above the weekly highs yet, but it is testing, and it is now. It looks like it just broke above the weekly highs now. That looks great. SPY did catch a bounce here. Qs did catch a bounce here. Both of these could be valid longs towards pushing that gap back up. Looking decent. Lemonade getting hit. Mara getting hit. I think the SPY still has a little more to push higher here. Break back above 691. I think this thing pushes off towards 693. Palantir just consolidating. Break back above 182. We have a different story there. All right, guys, don't forget, we do have ourselves a pretty huge decision coming here in the next few minutes. Iran is really getting hit here, down 3.7% to start off the day. Netflix also back to break even. It had an amazing start. It did have an amazing start. Google's back to break even. Google's now back to where our entry was originally. So this is actually looking decent here for Google. It's actually now in the green. Okay, there we go. Now it's in the green. And that does work out hand in hand with the daily print that I was looking at. SPY's not budging though. Netflix, what the heck? Did we just get news on Netflix? Netflix stock is rising. Watch this one. All right, well, that's just not accurate. It's not rising. It's falling. Thank you, though. Tesla under 441 is a short level. I have 443. Right now, I really want to focus on the SPY. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to take let's see here. Nvidia is currently sitting at 72%. I think it had higher implied volatility before. Just watching right now. I'm guessing the SPY goes higher. Netflix is down. Nvidia is down. It's not really increasing in value for these puts at all, which is odd. I think the implied volatility is coming down while the stock is also coming down. Interesting. Netflix sold off like a ton of bricks. Tesla also pulling back here as well. Qs are down and Q puts are back to break even. Crazy that it made it all the way back. Okay. Q puts back to break even. Crazy. If you held onto the ads from Monday at close, then those Q puts are up significantly. The Q puts that we added are up 115%. A 115%. Okay. Buying the Qs pulling back. Tesla puts, if you held up from yesterday, up roughly 70%. I closed mine at 21% yesterday. They went back in the red, but they're back in the green again today. So congrats if you caught them. Nvidia puts at 85%. I may exit those in full in the next few minutes here. He puts her now in the green. All right, here we go. Mara pulled back, LMD pulled back, USO pulled back. I'm watching this very carefully. Google's not really flipping red, which is fine. It's back to where we basically entered in the first place, but it's not really doing too much. The Qs are now up 6%. Bitcoin is pushing. Okay. Where is Bitcoin at? 96,000. It is pushing. That looks decent. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Unity's taking a hit. Jeez, it is. It is. I mean, 3%, right? But the market just opened, so 3% off the gate is crazy. Okay. It's holding support well. Okay. Google. Are you gonna sell for us or what? So Google looked like a sell yesterday with that daily candle print. I think Google can come back down towards at least 330, at least, if not lower. But right now, at least 330. So far, day low, 331.85. I think it has a little bit more room on the downside there. Netflix holding, Tesla holding. Huge opening red candles here. 8 minutes until we get this decision. So someone asked a question here. What happens if the court gives a thumbs up for tariffs, and what happens if it gives a thumbs down? What does the market want? There are so many different scenarios that can play out from this. I think it's a fair question, but right before the market comes out, I would not overcomplicate it. right? There are so many different reactions because there's one is the result. The second thing is how the market reacts to the result. And the third thing is, don't forget what happened on Friday, right? On Friday, they came and said, we're going to push things off until the foreseeable future, right? Like that's also a scenario that you have to have back pocket as well, right? There are so many different possibilities here, which is why if you're going to touch anything like I'm doing right now, just keep it light. Don't try to, get in over your head. Be prepared for anything. I wouldn't want to be in this market right now with exposure to only one direction and be oversized, right? If you're going to have exposure to one direction, that's cool. I wouldn't be oversized just in case you are not correct. Unless, of course, you are prepared to sustain whatever drawdown may come with it. To each their own, cool. If you have exposure to only one size and you are sized in lightly, okay, cool. If you are correct, you can always add into that and you'll be very profitable very quickly. And if you are not correct, you're sized appropriately to sustain the drawdown. But these are the things that I'd more so focus on into the next 5 to 6 minutes here than anything else if you don't already have an idea for what the outcome could look like for several different reasons. We could see absolutely nothing for 15 to 30 minutes and see option value absolutely get crushed top to bottom because the amount of volatility that has been priced into these options, knowing if there's a decision to come in the next 5 minutes, right? Like there's an array of options here. It really is. All right, right now we're seeing the market do next to nothing, just kind of bounce around here and pause. Iran is already creeping back up here. 39 cents from being green on the day. Nvidia contracts are at 85% now. We might see Google contracts are at break even. Okay. 5 minutes, people. 5 freaking minutes. CRWV. It is gone. Up 6% on the day. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Roughly 10% on shares. For those of you guys who are in the Discord, if you got your entry in around 84 bucks, give or take, it has to be perfect. Roughly 10% of the shares from now. Qs are seeing lower here. Q puts up roughly 5%. Three, 4 minutes here. Here we go. Congratulations. Congratulations. So for those of you guys who are in chat, for those of you guys who are in the Discord, do you guys like the share trade idea maturing into an option trade idea with CRWV? I feel like that setup of the share trade entry really allowing people to kind of slow play it, and then once it kind of matures into a potential short dated trade, letting that kind of become its own separate trade, same name, same idea, but the entries and exits and the I guess the longevity of how long you actually want to hold risk in that trade becomes a lot shorter. I may do the same thing with, I mean, we could have done the same thing with eBay, But I may do the same thing. Actually, I forgot I'm on YouTube Live at the same time. There's a few other names that I'll ping in chat afterwards. Okay, MSTR looks decent here. I think a lot of the crypto names are looking good. Yeah. Bitcoin's at 96,000. MSTR is up 8% on the day. Oh, Mara's up 3%. CLSK is up 6%. MSTR. Let's see. Let's take a look at 2%. Yep. Okay, this is decent. Okay. MSTU is currently up 16%. Nice low fling out the basement there. Okay. All right. Not bad. Okay, NVIDIA, guys. 100% on the trade. I am taking all but 2 contracts. We got another one. Right before we got the announcement. Mic check, mic check. Yeah, okay. Audio's fine. Okay, let's see here. Q puts are at 14%, guys. If you need them, take them. They came all the way back down. He puts at 18%. Taking half. Google's at 5% as well. Just FYI. All right, now we're watching. Nvidia's at 105. Google's now at 10%. My YOLO culture getting smacked up here a little bit, but I'm gonna stay light until I get some sort of solid setup here that looks a little bit more promising. Okay, Google's at 11%. And it is actually breaking back down below off that previous daily candle print, which is amazing. Nvidia is now at 115. Tesla, if you did hold on to Tesla puts from the VC entry from yesterday, guys, they are now crossing the 100% mark as well. Congrats. The Q puts, Qs are at 38%. Holy shit, tacky mushrooms. The ads from Monday are up 190%. They did see 204. Crazy. Now the only trade that I'm in that's red for the Qs and the SPYs, one I just got into today, which is hilarious. But I'm gonna keep those light. I do think they have a little bit more wiggle room here. Okay, QQQ's at 35%. I don't know if we've gotten any announcements yet. MSTR is pulling back a little bit. Okay, U is down 6%. My goodness. Yeah, you got hit. You got hit. This trade on the Qs, though, is one for the books. I gotta pull this up here because there's somebody that was on Twitter, or on X, I should say, that I need to speak to. He was talking a lot of shit, but I'm gonna have to request some receipts from his successful trade with the Qs that I know is impossible. That's okay. That's cool. We will be humbling trolls all 2026. You know what? Let me get my spy calls green before I start talking crazy. Hold on a second. Let me just wait a second. All right. Let's see what we got here, market. Let's see what we got here. We're kind of consolidating right now. Google gains, SPY gains, killer. I'm very happy that these Q push came back. We spoke a lot about that, and I know there was a lot of debate whether or not it was just being stubborn or if you actually did see any weakness in the market. But thank you guys very much for following through. I think that even the ads, when they were pretty beat up, was more about managing a loser than being right. And I think pushing the situation to be successful, which is great. Now, the market failing to fall here is going to be worthwhile watching. This is why I'm watching this so closely. Let me see here, the play. Maxi King says another 50K gains. Congratulations, my man. That is solid. Okay. I don't know who is in here and then trying to talk crap to me on X. But once I figure it out, I promise you, I'll be trolling you all year. I promise you. All right. Come on. Oh, we haven't actually gotten any news yet. We haven't actually gotten any news yet. Okay. Roblox is down now to 15%. It was at almost 21% this morning. So just make the adjustments if you need to. It's much more of a longer term trade, in my opinion, but okay. Are we getting anything yet? Did get more news? U.S. December existing home sales data that just came out. Okay. Starting to see a little something here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Gotta take a look at the SPY here. Yeah. SPY is trying to do something here, but I think we're just waiting for news that we haven't got yet. I'll lower this a little bit. Bitcoin's just surging here, which is great for several of the Bitcoin mining names here. Okay. I have to find out where my okay. SPY did see a push here. Decent. Q's SPY pushing here. Okay. Almost day highs. Sorry. Almost the previous 50-minute candle highs, not day highs. court doesn't rule. I need you to tell me more detail. Are you seeing something that says the court will not rule today? Supreme Court doesn't rule on Trump's tariff Wednesday. Yep. Okay. You are correct. Thank you very much for that information. That is accurate. And hence the fact that we got ourselves a little bit of a SPY call. All right. Fool me once, you know? Fool me once. Okay. SPY calls down 8% now. Push it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do what you did last time. You silly market, you. Squeeze up. I want to see 691.65 on the ticker. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You cannot tell me we were not ready for this. Okay. Tesla right back up. You can see the puts curling off here before the announcement came. Here we go. That's a pretty solid candle there. Okay, SPY calls down 6%. If this pushes day highs, they are green. Nvidia calls looking good. Solid, gang. Solid. Okay, so this is what I want to do, guys. I want to take back some of my ads. I want to let this go green, but I want to take back some of my ads and let this trade a little bit longer than I normally would. So this is where I think people can kind of change things up and do whatever they want. If this does break above day highs, people may end up saying, okay, cool, I'll trim at, 10, 15%, 20%, 25%, whatever it may be, right? If it's successful, great. What I want to do is, even before, let's just say this is a successful trade, it hasn't gotten there yet, but let's just say before it breaks day highs and it sees that a little bit of resistance there, I want to be able to trim right before that, just in case it does consolidate, theta decay, the IB gets hit, whatever it may be. So roughly below 691.72. What's the day high? 691.72. Yeah, roughly right below that, I want to take my first trim. Just a quick FYI. Because that'll be tough to do in real time. That'll be tough to call out in real time. Supreme Court doesn't rule. That is accurate. That is very accurate. Okay. Qs came back down towards that 0.32, which is perfect. All right, we're going to sustain this a little bit. Okay. All right, guys. So for those of you guys who are on YouTube, this is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I will be jumping back into the Discord VC only. I will catch you guys on the live tomorrow morning, the pre-market. I hope you guys had yourself a decent start to the day. We had absolutely no ruling, but I will catch you guys tomorrow. Deuces.